Hi, I'm Sam. I'm from the Young Voter Project, and this is a video about the Conservative Party manifesto, and especially the bits in it that might be interesting for young people and young voters. So it's the longest manifesto that I've read so far. It's also the one with the least specific detail in it. Now that would be a deliberate choice. I expect they would say that means that they would then have the flexibility they need to take decisions if they become the next party of government. One of the messages that keeps coming back in the manifesto is that they see themselves as a strong party of government. Now that won't be a surprise if you've heard Theresa May talking in the last few weeks. That's their leader. She talks a lot about being strong and stable, and there's plenty of that in the manifesto. One other theme is that they definitely see themselves as the party of hard work and merit. Something that some people were surprised to see is that the manifesto is perhaps harsher on older voters than you might expect, and not so much on younger voters. There's a lot in it about rebalancing between the generations. Although there aren't as many promises to young voters here as in some of the other manifestos, there are still some important policies. One thing they promise to do is build 1.5 million new houses by 2022. They also say they're going to crack down on unfair practices in the rental area. They don't say exactly what that's going to be. They want to see 3 million new apprenticeships by 2020, and also they're going to make an important increase to the national living wage by 2020. There's also a promise to improve rights for workers and also for people who are self-employed. They don't say exactly what those improvements are going to be, but they are waiting to hear some results of a report that's being written at the moment. One thing that's not going to change is the way that university is funded at the moment, so no change to tuition fees. So why should you vote for them? Well, even though it's the manifesto with the least number of promises for young voters, they would say that means it's the manifesto that's going to be the easiest to put into action. It's definitely the cheapest manifesto that I've read so far, and they would say that's going to be better for the economy because that means lower taxes for workers and for businesses as well. They say that things are difficult for some people at the moment, they know that, but they think things are moving in the right direction. So if that describes how you feel, then that would be a good reason to vote for the Conservative Party.